This is Bad Karma Wrestling.
Give me a hell yeah!
With no gimmick Nick Johnston.
It doesn't matter how you feel!
And David Double D Dykstra.
With a happy new year indeed, ladies and gents. Starting off nice and hot here for the new year.
Leave it to my kids.
It is Bad Karma Wrestling. It's BK Dub, BK Dub, BK Dub. It is your favorite wrestler's favorite wrestling podcast live from Illinois Media School. No gimmicks, Nick Johnston. To my right, Double D, David Dykstra. How are we doing today?
Good, man. New year, new me, right?
Yes,
always,
exactly right.
always new year, new now.
New year, same botches. That's
New
okay.
year, same same
It's okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. Well, I mean, exactly that. Welcome in. New year. Bad Karma Wrestling. We're still going to be doing just about the same here. Might be switching up days and times, but that's later on down the line. We're not
We'll
gonna worry
let
about
you
that.
know.
Yeah, we'll worry about that when the time comes. But you got us here now. We got some stuff to recap. We got to talk a little World's End recap. We're not going to do our full deep dive. Kind of just going to
glass over it.
Yeah, hit the top spots, hit the high spots, hit the high notes, and then go from there. Obviously, Andrade's back for the 10th time, so we'll get to that and a couple other things in the AEW
wrestling
realm.
whore.
Oh, nah, yeah, he is not a singular
New
person.
Japan, CMLL,
Dipping his toe in a little bit of everything.
AEW,
Yeah,
Hog.
little kiss
I think
and tell.
did he show up at Hog?
Oh, I don't know.
believe he showed up at Hog.
Yeah, I can't tell you that. But on WWE side of things, also, we had a big collab that was, it was,
Much to do about nothing.
yeah, a lot of
Kind of like episode 9.
Oh wow, yeah, that fell through. No conformity gate there.
Oh.
Got some NXT call-ups, and of course, not only just a return in AEW of Andrade, but Matt Cardona is back, so we'll get our thoughts, questions, concerns there, and a couple other things to get to around the WWE realm of things. Of course, we'll round it out with our best of the week, and we got a couple more presents actually.
Yeah,
We'll finish it up there.
Yeah, we got a special guest coming in the last segment to open up some Christmas presents from Nick and her dad.
Nice. There you go. Well, if you're ready, then I'm ready.
Let's go.
Let's get on into it. Let's talk a little AEW, a little World's End, a recap in that live from Chicago, the Now Arena in Hoffman Estates. It was sold out. It was very, very fun atmosphere.
Can I just stop you right there and
Sure.
just I want your firsthand account because I know you were there. By the way, if you guys didn't know, Nick sends me a video during the event of him with a Dasani water.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all they have there. So it was damn near everything you needed for Double D. You had Tony Storm in the ring, Dasani water. I don't know what else he needed. If Penn State football or like
If she was
Saquon
dressed in like a Penn State jersey, yeah.
Saquon Barkley was there, it would have been
dream.
everything. Yeah.
My wet dream right there.
It
Yep.
would have been everything and more. Oh, I'm sure. We were in a nice spot that we probably got a little bit of TV time, or at least like probably one of those quick shots when they're like walking up the ramp. You probably see my dumb ass kind of on the side, like. But I mean, for just firsthand being there, the crowd was electric. Always is for a Chicago crowd. I mean, we'll get to it later, but I'm gonna have to agree with kind of what our Fragile Phil said earlier, but he kind of related it to something different. Being there in the crowd, obviously much different feel than being at home, where you kind of feel the lull and the slug of like, oh man, all right, this is like hour 5, hour 6 of this pay-per-view. We pulled up at 5:30, got in the building. We didn't leave until 11:30, and we were just we got out and we're like, man, that flew by.
Oh, okay.
It's a much different feeling, obviously, between being there in person and then just kind of camping out, scouting out at home, being on the couch all day. So I can get the two different feelings. Obviously, like I said, being in the building, you're starting off hot with Takeshi and Okada. Before we even sit down, you're getting a holy crap chant. You're getting a this is awesome before the bell even rings, and rightfully so. It was good. I will take it back, of course. being is that Okada had to have 2 matches that night, or either one of them were going to have 2 matches that night. We weren't going to get the 45-minute Tokyo Dome 6-star banger that we're probably going to get later on down the line with these two.
Oh, yeah.
So
Probably at Wembley.
Yeah, I would hope so, and I would think so. If it's Takeshita and Okada, and then probably MJF and Will Ospreay for the title again.
I heard somebody say yesterday, if it's not Ospreay winning the AEW title in Wembley, people will riot.
If I can also throw out somehow, some way, if you can get to Bandito versus Kenny Omega, I only need those 3 matches. But that, I know right now that's kind of out of the realms. Would be a very weird little why would they kind of do that just to have a good match?
Bandito is hitting on all cylinders.
Bandito is
right now,
killing it right now,
Oh,
and we'll get to him and MJF coming up later.
Well, let me just. You said you watched Dynamite.
Yes.
Did you see somebody got himself a vignette? Did you see somebody got himself a vignette?
Who was that? Go for it.
Our boy Brody King got his own little vignette saying he's gonna destroy things.
I love it.
Let's go.
I love it.
I need a good Brody King push.
Yes, big time. He's on the up and up. He's gonna get a huge run, and I can't wait. Obviously, Bandito. And speaking of him, we can kind of jump over really quick.
Fine.
We'll circle back to World's End really quickly, but man, that promo with Bandito to MJF, getting the interpreter, and then I speak English, you son of a bitch. Oh man, that was awesome. Oh, that was so much fun.
Good. So good.
So good. Again, classic little MJF doing his heel work, bringing it out.
What do you think of the slicked back hair?
It gives him that Hollywood feel, maybe.
Okay, I can agree with that.
It kind of gives him that smug.
Yep.
Yeah. Another making his face still punchable. I think that's the route to go for him right now. Speaking of, we'll circle back to World's End once more. Continental Classic concludes, or Okada Takeshita. Okada gets the win over Takeshita with the screwdriver hidden in the turnbuckle.
Kyle Fletcher's screwdriver.
Next match, Kyle Fletcher looking for said screwdriver. Gets screwed in the end. Loses to Jon Moxley, and then later on, Moxley goes ahead, defeats Okada in the Continental Classic. Don't hate that. Love the visual, just the opening of Okada's coming in, and I could see it because I was right there in the crowd, 10 feet away. Scratches on his face and everything. You already saw that Jon Moxley chipped his tooth in the first match, and a very weird way of doing it too. Kind of very slow. If you saw it, kind of just nonchalantly bumped his mouth on the steps. So it's kind of weird, but I did enjoy the just physically they look beat up like an old Dragon Ball Z episode.
How do you feel about the Mox turn?
And then
during the night.
Getting the Mox turn, the one hell of a promo afterward.
Yeah,
and you
great promo.
You kind of got that. I kind of got that feeling in there in the building when we're kind of sitting there listening. All right, this is pretty cool. This is awesome. I personally didn't think that was going to get the reception that it did from the online community. People popping up they're like, damn, this was pretty good. Because me and my buddies are sitting there because we don't want to hate on it, but he's going through the motions, and then he just goes, you know what? Basically, what he says, we're working hard and everything like that, and we're just sitting there yeah, we can't boo that. They're the work, can't boo the workhorses and everything like that, and then him congratulating everybody that was in the tournament, we want to hate you, but we can't. So there you go. That was literally the turn right in front of your face. So I enjoyed it. That was a great promo and a solid sighting, and again, just kind of the ace of AEW doing it again.
May have been the two best matches I've seen him wrestle in a while too.
Yeah. Again, not relying on the thumbtacks or the gimmicks all the time.
Actual professional wrestling. No hardcore element to it whatsoever.
I have it saved on my phone. That spot with Fletcher on the top rope, him just pulling him down on his head. Basically, that was crazy. Yeah, that was the Continental Classic. Thought that was solid. FTR retains against Juice and Austin Gunn. I felt Chicago Street Fight didn't really get anything done too much there. Other than Stokely taking the most Stokely Hathaway table bump of all time.
Where it doesn't break
Just
at
like
all.
where
He
if you
bounces.
if you made that sound effect, it would be like if you dropped a penny into a well. Gloop. Little sound like that.
Yep.
Babes of Wrath retain against Athena and Mercedes Moné, which later on you see Mercedes Moné lose the TBS title to Willow Nightingale. Any thought on that? That was later on, obviously.
I think I honestly
New Year's Smash.
Yeah, that was New Year's Smash. But I honestly think that this has been the plan all along. Mercedes getting all these, accumulating these, what it ended up being like 14 titles, and now she's going to start losing them all.
Yes.
And you're going to see,
the breakdown.
You've already kind of seen it. Like she took
tore
off,
up her-
she
tore
took
up her
off the
room.
veil, and she's crying already. And like you're like, okay, I'm getting it. She's gonna, slowly descend into insanity and become a different Mercedes Moné.
You saw Renee Paquette check in on her as she's destroying her locker room and everything. Funny enough, during Willow Nightingale's celebration, you saw the M neon sign get flipped over. It's now a W for Willow Nightingale. So I thought that was kind of funny. Just reusing props. Good for you. Save a couple dollars there, AEW. I think that's shaping up really nice, and that was a really nice match overall and a good storyline as of right now. Willow Nightingale, again, just killing it. Very underrated.
You want to know what I found the most entertaining match of
Sure.
the whole night? The mixed 8-man tag.
The Mixed Nuts Mayhem.
Unbelievably well done.
Yes, it was.
Unbelievably well done.
I mean, yeah, I think all spots were hit well.
The
biggest ones, Roderick Strong.
Roderick and Mina.
Yes.
Oh.
And we knew jokingly going in that could have been good. They're obviously real life married to each other. You saw the spot. Roderick slaps the back of Mina.
She kicks him in the face first, and then he just. That was a grown-up chop.
That was good.
That was a grown-ass chop.
If you saw the aftermath on her Instagram, you saw that you still had a nice little welt afterward.
It was so loud. It was
on
so
top of
loud.
that, my favorite head spot had to be, if it wasn't the dancing the little tango with Orange Cassidy and Tony Storm, it was Tony Storm getting the big spin by Claudio.
That was pretty awesome.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. You can sit here and say whatever. Oh, you're. Let's do a PSA first and foremost. For all you dumbasses out there that are going, well, you're promoting abuse towards women. Shut up.
It's a show. We know it's a show.
Shut up.
They didn't do anything. There was no strikes. There was nothing insane like
that.
This wasn't
Chop wouldn't happen if Mina goes, no, you're not chopping.
Yeah,
me.
this wasn't a GCW blood sport match where it's a mixed gender intergender match like that where they're throwing light tubes at each other. It was fine. It was classy. I did like the Death Riders kind of posing and showing off the way that they were. Claudio putting on the camel clutch and then having Yuta and oh my goodness, Daniel Garcia on his knees. I thought that was kind of cool. Overall, I thought that was pretty solid. Maybe kind of will fly under the radar. Maybe I have to watch it again and it for all it is. I thought Darby Allin versus Gabe Kidd was really solid.
It was a little less gory than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah. But being that it was kind of just the only thing that didn't have a stipulation or something kind of gimmicky connected to it other than they just kind of hated each other and let's have a match, I thought that was the right way to do it. Darby Allin gets the win over Gabe Kidd.
Can we talk about Darby and Pac real quick?
Sure.
Did you see how he got his match with Pac?
No.
Pac started walking away, because Darby wants to avenge he's beaten every other Death Rider except for Pac.
Okay.
He wants to beat the entire crew. Face to face with Darby, Darby goes, I want a match. Pac goes, must be nice to want, son, and just starts walking away. Darby blindsides him with the skateboard, throws him into the metal, drags him to the door, opens up the door, and goes, if you don't agree to a match, I'm breaking your ankle right now.
Oh, man, that's good. That's solid.
So
see, every time I want to downplay or hate on Darby, he does something crazy like that. I'm just like, if you were just like 50 pounds heavier. I mean,
They're eventually going to put the title on him.
I
You
know,
realize
and
that?
it's gonna be bigger than he is, and it's gonna be bad. Like you look at that title, and it looks more like it weighs more than he does.
It looks.
The Triple B.
The Triple B dwarfs MJF, for God's
Yeah.
sakes. Like, it's a big belt.
Speaking of, like, we can kind of just gloss over. Statlander retains over Hayter. Solid match, just kind of the same thing we mentioned before. The British strong style plays a role in Statlander. Them still had a solid matchup. Then the Fatal 4-Way. Sloppy Joe, the Hangman, Swerve Strickland, and MJF.
I'd really like to know what you thought of that match.
Well,
It hasn't. To me, it did not live up to other Fatal 4-Ways that AEW has had.
that's fair. I feel like Fatal 4-Ways are still. It's always, it can be a cluster, and
You didn't
wasn't.
You didn't have a Samoa Joe walk away
No, you didn't have that. No.
and it would have been great to have like MJF do it too, where he's up on the top rope about to do like a flying body press, and Joe just does his walk away.
Yeah. Missing a
felt-
couple spots. Yeah.
It felt a little, just to me, it was missing something, and I'm not exactly sure what.
Yeah, I'm not going to sit here and guess, like, how much time was left or if they felt like they cut something out because, it felt like for an AEW pay-per-view, it was kind of playing out same sort of time. Like I said, we kind of got out around 11:15, almost 11:30, so they weren't, like, backs against the wall, like, all right, we're running out of time, let's just go to the finish. Like, it seemed like they kind of played it pretty safe, maybe.
Okay. Oh yeah, but that could be like no hard risky
I think
kind of moves.
I think they were going for more storyline in there, which was, again, pointing out that, like, you know what, maybe Hangman's going to do it again. Then here comes MJF to underslide, sneak in, get the win, maybe that he doesn't deserve, and then sure enough, he walks out of Chicago with the Triple B. So I thought that was.
Which I didn't think that they were going to put him
No,
on.
I
put
did.
him on.
Everyone
put it
was
on him
everyone was very surprised, but again, I mean, again, in my brain was like, let's do it. My heart was like, I think they're probably just gonna keep it on Samoa Joe and play it safe. But good business decision in my mind. Great move. No matter what, MJF is always gonna be the most red hot thing.
I'm wondering if Samoa's not either banged up or has a commitment with something somewhere.
I'm sure Twisted Metal season 3 is.
He's got another one that he's doing too.
Good for
And I
him.
can't remember what it is, but
Good.
he's got another acting gig. So we'll see.
Yeah. Well, that was World's End. Again, overall, I thought good way to end the year. Solid overall.
I'd give it a solid B minus.
Yeah. There was nothing that was done that was, like, oh man, they messed up there. They really pooed the bed there. Maybe just in my mind, it again, just bringing him up. It's criminal that Bandito he was on the pre-show. He couldn't find his mate of the main card, but it's just that AEW just has too stacked of a roster at certain times. So
Yeah, I would agree with that. Somebody's gonna get yamhoed and
some
be on
storylines
Collision.
some storylines just get are prioritized higher. Sometimes it is what it is. Moving on to this past Dynamite, we saw Andrade officially come back for now, as well as Jake Something. Jake Something is there now too, also a part of the Don Callis family.
Interesting.
Jake Something is now Jake Someone. He is Jake Doyle in AEW.
Doyle rules.
Yes, Doyle rules indeed. And again, in the Don Callis family as well.
What's that? 15, 20 members now?
I think so. They're pretty deep there in the Don Callis family. Any thoughts, questions, concerns about just the hiring there of Jake Doyle into the Don Callis family? We're kind of mentioning that he could be a nice little tag team there with Mark.
I think that's the way they're going to go because those two have been they attacked Jet Speed before the demand match.
Yes.
and then they came out and attacked the Young Bucks, which I don't know what the Young Bucks are eating, but they look ripped. Ripped.
Yeah, they've been getting in there. They've been figuring it out.
In the gym for the first time in a while.
It's that California living. But yeah, I think this is overall again solid hire by AEW. I think they've been on a roll with these kind of under the radar kind of hire-ons between Mike Bailey last year, Thekla coming into the women's division. Yeah, getting Knight as well, adding completing Jet Speed as a total right there. Getting guys like that aren't me, great workers, and
they're workers, yeah.
Yeah, exactly that.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
How long before the Don Callis family has every title?
Ooh.
Do they ever achieve that goal?
I think minus the women's divisions titles.
Sooner or later, they're going to add women.
I think they probably will, or at least it'll be like the Don Callis extension, like extended family or something like that. It'll be something stupid like that.
They bring in Mama Wayne.
Yeah, they'd be like, oh, stepmother Callis or something like that. I don't know. It's gonna be Nick. Yeah, it'd be Nick Wayne's mom. They could give the Don Callis just have his face on the belt, the Don Callis title. Nice bald head with a scar on it.
With a fake scar.
Yeah, no, that's real. It's real.
They make it up then.
They probably do.
Scars don't scar like that.
I'm sure they do. I'm sure they doctor it up a little bit just to give him something, but he definitely got cooked. And by the way, that was hilarious too. Didn't even get a sentence out, and then Kenny Omega jumps out of the ring and attacks him. I was well, look who we have here.
Look who's still alive.
Yeah, and he just runs out of the ring and gets him. Fantastic. So yeah, Don Callis family cooking it up, as well as hopefully, like I said, Jake Doyle adding on there as well. Later on in the night, we had the Lights Out match, which the Lights decided to stay out, at least in the beginning part.
Lights went out twice during that show.
Yeah, the Willow Nightingale part. That's where it kind of started, and then later on, some were kind of like, oh, why would you put a spotlight on and then have them botch, and then everyone just kind of like, yeah, the lights were just out, bud. Like, there's not.
They lost.
It's not they were trying
lost
to.
The arena lights.
Yeah, they weren't trying to hyper show you just these guys. Literally, the lights just went out and they couldn't get them back on. Where it
was Oklahoma.
Yeah, there you go. Where sometimes it is just it's just sometimes damn it, AEW just can't get out of that shadow of the indie. Or
it did not dawn on me. I was until just now. I was like, why the F are they bringing back JR? Why? Why are they? Oh, God, it's Oklahoma. That's right. Never mind.
I think he's supposed to be on some sort of new schedule, I'm sure, but.
Where he says 3 words every match? Because that's what it seemed like to me.
That, and then he was downplaying something and really kind of hurting it, and Excalibur had to come in and save what was said. I'm trying to remember what the call was. It's taking so long, or why would they do this or something like that? And Excalibur had to come in and save it, and then even
good night.
it's just oh no, we can't be having that.
Come on, JR.
JR, we can't
just ride off into the sunset with your black cowboy hat.
We can't be having you just oh no, we can't be having your applesauce moments or something like that. Oh jeez. Yeah. His lights might be out.
Stomping a mud hole in his candy ass.
Yeah. Oh, that's what it was. Oh, it was just because the ending for the Lights Out was kind of overkill. We were kind of mentioning that. Lights Out. This Lights Out.
Somebody's got to stop this.
Yeah, this Lights Out wasn't as Lights Out ear as we thought it would have been. It was kind of very.
No staples in a staple gun.
It was very, very tame, very low.
Although I will say, Will Hobbs' reaction to getting stapled in the groin was kind of funny.
Yeah, there was rumor or reports that those are real bricks, real solid cinder blocks. So
that wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, knowing them, I'm sure.
And it's not like he really got dropped on those things.
No, he's all But yeah, I think we kind of came to that agreement that this lights out. You probably could have let like a dimmer switch on. I think that would have been.
It was
probably
more
would've
of
been better.
a dimmers match out.
Yeah, exactly, like a candle lit match.
Yeah. Ooh, I like that one. Abe
that
Lincoln comes out.
Exactly. Right.
Where's John Wilkes Booth? Too soon?
No.
Okay.
Well, speaking of dead, not Abraham Lincoln, but the Bullet Club.
Oh.
Yeah. Apparently, according to Yoda to TSUGI to Suji, I'm gonna go with that one.
Yoda Tsuji?
Yoda says, "The Bullet Club be dead." I'm sorry. Bullet Club is officially dead.
Dead it is.
People like myself are probably in the agreement that hell has probably been dead since the Bucks and Omega left and whatnot. But I'll ask you, will it be in any way resurrected? Will it come back in any which way? And who does it? Who brings it
If
back?
it's anybody, it's Jay White.
I love that. I love that answer.
If it's anybody, it's Jay White. I mean, I'll throw. I don't think this is going to happen because I think AJ is really going to retire in 2026. I think he's kind of like John Cena.
Yeah, he seems pretty determined. Like once he said he's going to do it.
If there was ever a time to just like get everybody except for maybe Cody to come back to the Bullet, sorry, and the Tongas. Sorry, they ain't going nowhere. They're getting paid handsomely right now to get their faces painted and get their asses kicked. Although, I will talk to you about Tama Tonga here in a second when we're talking WWE, because I was very intrigued by something. It'd be interesting to see if they could get, like, all the former leaders together.
Do we call back Marty Scurll? Has it been enough time?
New Japan seems to think that it has been. I mean,
Okay.
he was over there. He had against the crazy old guy.
Okay, gotcha. I mean, I'm just throwing that out there because some people still are up in arms about it.
I mean,
rightfully so.
and they have their
they have
their
reason.
way.
I know.
They have their.
Just wanna make
reasons.
sure.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be great. Have a little Bullet Club reunion. Try and bring as many people, as many former members as possible.
Gallo and
It'd be-
Anderson aren't doing much.
It'll be again like another kind of a reason to do exactly that, to get Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows back in the building.
Because they're funny.
Get them a nice little paycheck.
And see Sourface.
Nerd. But we'll get that as well.
Ooh,
Yeah, but Bullet Club, dead for now. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Everyone again will be probably rocking the Bullet Club T-shirt still lives, so you'll see those. Final one in AEW, really quick. Shelton Benjamin was thought to be crying right before he walked out against his match against John Moxley. Did you see about this? Did you hear about this?
I did not hear about it yet.
Well, apparently just some water. It's Shelton, by the way, not Sheldon. You're good. Young Shelton.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Andrew Valentin era
Young
of
Sheldon Benjamin.
technical producing.
There we go. Love it. Shelton Benjamin went ahead and reassured that he in fact was not hurting. He in fact does the hurting and hurts people. But just basically wanted to say, hey, thank you everybody for just checking in, making sure I was okay.
He probably heard Bobby Lashley's probably not going to wrestle for the next year and a half.
Yeah, that's probably what it was. That's
A little tear. And then called up Cedric Alexander, and Alexander was like, nah, I don't want to go to AEW.
call Keith Lee. Yeah,
There is speculations.
that'd be great.
There
That'd
is
be fantastic.
speculations that Keith Lee might be coming back.
That'd be great. Quickly, was there any rumors or anything else in AEW before we head on out? And
Rumors
Contained.
lately have been very, very WWE centric.
Yeah, and it's the only thing that's like AEW related would be exactly that. It would be former AEW talent being picked.
there
and then going over to
there
WWE.
were some people let go by
Yeah.
AEW.
Yes,
I
you were
mean,
correct. The former manager of Penta and Ray Phoenix was let go.
which he'll be fine. He'll go down to CMLL or AAA
Yeah,
and be
yeah.
totally fine.
What it's worth, he was a good manager. He was fine.
He's a great commentator.
Yeah, yes, he is. Yes, he
On the
is.
Spanish side of things.
Who else? Like Matt Taven, one of the guys I like in Matt Taven.
Which is interesting because they did not let Bennett go.
No, I'm maybe their contract expiration time is maybe off, but I have no idea. I have no idea.
There's
Very
rumors.
interesting. We'll see. Maybe TNA gives him a call.
Rumors, WWE might actually even be interested in Taven. Taven's
He's
a
a good talker.
great talker and a great worker.
Yeah, I can
So-
see him in the same realm where maybe he doesn't get pushed to the moon and gets a
Big card.
Yeah, he's not.
That's
gonna,
his top level.
again, or becomes a big fish in NXT.
That I could see.
Have him do that. I wouldn't be opposed to that. But yeah, I think there was a female wrestler released, but I can't remember off the top of the dome.
Not anybody that I thought was significant.
Yeah, no, yeah, exactly that.
Not to say she won't turn into something. I'm just
It's happened before.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. AEW recapped, and when we return, we get a little strange. Maybe stranger.
Maybe
Stranger than maybe the collab that WWE tried to have.
stranger than thinking there was an episode 9.
You say that, but not everyone thought that. But however, we'll talk about the strange thing, or very not so strange thing, or maybe quite the ordinary thing collab that we saw between WWE and Netflix when we return on Bad Karma Wrestling.
Hey, watch your mouth. Wine. I'll just put a quarter in the swear jar. Once it's filled, we get a Coors party after work. I've been drinking Coors since my college days. Cold draft taste is second to none. Yeah, worth the recorder, am I right? You know it, mother.
Hey, get those reports done?
Yeah. No. You, sir. Attention, employees.
The staff meeting, scheduled for this evening, will now be held tomorrow early as
Who's all? Dudes, we're only 75 cents short. Oh, shh. Boss. Hey, sir, go yourself. You're fired!
The Chicagoland area has a large number of lonely dogs currently filling shelter pens, just waiting to find a family. Nothing adds warmth to a home like a wagging tail and a warm pair of brown eyes. If you are considering adding a dog to your household, visit the Anderson Animal Shelter, where adoption counselors can assist you in selecting your new best friend. Make your house a home. Adopt a shelter dog. To see a current list of adoptees, visit their website at www.andersonanimalshelter.org or meet them in person at 1000 South LaFox Street in South Elgin. Don't have room in the home for a new furry family member? Donations of toys, collars, and soft or hard non-perishable dog food are always accepted and are greatly appreciated. All animals are spayed or neutered and are waiting with tails wagging to find a loving home. Visit 1000 South LaFox Street in South Elgin or www.andersonanimalshelter.org for more details.
This is Bad Karma Wrestling
Give me a hell yeah!
with No Gimmick Nick Johnston
It doesn't matter how you feel!
and David Double D Dykstra.
And welcome back, everybody. Bad Karma Wrestling, BK Dub in the building.
Dub.
No Gimmicks, Nick Johnston. Double D, David Dykstra to my right, ready to rock and roll. Just recapped AEW and everything under the umbrella that is that realm. World's End, Andrade, Bullet Club. Love seeing that. We can talk a little WWE now. Get on the strange side. Bless yous.
Yeah.
Or the ordinary side, maybe in this case. There's no...
The non-eventful side.
I'm sorry, but you can't... There's no way Winona Ryder was busy that night. Like, no one from this show could have shown up to this. To sit at
The van driver.
Yeah.
The
where
dad.
yeah.
The mom.
Yeah, where was Mr. Wheeler? He was gone all last season in the hospital. No one checked in on his ass.
Or, I don't know, maybe have somebody dress up like Vecna.
Yeah. Can I get a Demogorgon in this building, please? One, please, instead of the
vines.
The vines that people paid $10,000 to sit next to. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I know I get it. We get on WWE for a bunch of harmless stuff, but
you get on WWE for a lot of harmless stuff.
I say we can, the royal we. I think this was actually like you're on Netflix. That is Netflix's arguably the biggest show Netflix might ever have ever streamed off of its platform, and you can't not one character, not a vignette,
I know of at least one cast member who is a wrestling fan.
Yeah, there's at least one of them for sure. Well, the guy that plays Michael, right? No,
Dusty.
Okay, there you go. Okay, yeah, exactly.
The one that has no collarbone. No
like
teeth.
no one could have sent a video like they do that. Like, hey, live via satellite. It's the guy with the hair. I don't even know. Give me Derek from Arlington Heights. Anything. I would have taken anything. But instead they showed the same set. They opened with it 6 times. The pizza car, and they just kind of slowly panned over it. And then the other shot was, oh, wow, they come out of the van, which, by the way, Michael Cole couldn't have looked any older walking out of that van. Like, my goodness, dude, have you been able to just stretch a little bit? You'll be fine.
No comment.
So the show itself was, it was actually wrestling. And I felt like there was actually a lot more matches and stuff on there.
You're going to hate this.
Okay, go ahead.
Main event was good.
Oh, with Gunther. Oh,
No.
excuse me, with Punk and and Braun.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I had no gripe with it other than obviously the missed spot of Braun Breaker doing the Hurricane Rana landing on his head.
Well, you had that, and you had CM Punk eating asphalt too.
Yeah. That was. You can just blatantly see like his face definitely broke his body from getting real hurt. Like you saw the mark on the mat of him just like, bah. So I will agree with you. The match itself was not awful. It was actually pretty decent. It looked like Punk was actually holding up for the most part. Does it fall a little flat? I think so. However, I am also on the side of I said episodes ago where Braun gets the title at WrestleMania. They're not giving it to him on a Raw. But the counter of what the only thing I will say that people that are like, oh, he needs to earn his stripes, he needs to earn his, he needs to pay his dues. He's a heel. The hell would you need that right now? He's a heel. He doesn't need to earn his dues. If anything, it gets him more heat for winning the title right away. I don't know.
One, he's a heel.
Yeah.
2, he's a legacy.
Yes.
Like, he's royalty. And maybe, strike that, is better than both his dad and his uncle.
Yes.
More athletic, can actually cut a promo, and leans into some of the silly sometimes with the barking.
Yeah.
And the twitching.
Where his promos are good because he's trying, where Scott's were good because he's so ridiculous. He's just so outrageous.
33% of the time.
Yeah, that and the one he's fat. He's fat. He's just mad at Samoa Joe. He's fat. So I mean, yes, I thought the show itself was okay. The wrestling was okay. Obviously, it gets derailed because they don't know how to use commercials. But even my fiance was I'm watching, and she's like kind of watching in the background. But every time like we're getting engaged, and then it goes to commercial, and then even she goes, "Oh, what the hell?" And I go, "Yeah, doesn't it get annoying?" Well, yeah,
I feel like, well, see, I feel like it should be like it was on Peacock.
Yes.
if you have premium Netflix, which most everybody does because they don't want to deal with ads, you shouldn't have ads in the live stuff.
Yes.
It
Not
should
have
be
them
continuous. Whether it's promoting, events or what have you. Oh, my daughter's best friend just walked in the door.
Or hell, yeah, I don't know. Do a little thing called picture-in-picture. It's not.
That's true.
We've done it before. Why not do it again? Oh, tough. Continuing on, I don't need to go too hard on it. Again, no Jericho, but apparently he's still on the AEW roster.
I'm just gonna call this right now. That's a Saudi move.
Oh, him debuting?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That's Saudi going. No. He debuts Saudi Arabia.
I don't agree, but I thought it was funny. The internet was like, oh, Raw's on January 5th. Jericho's not going to show up because he's got a big day the next day. Big anniversary to celebrate. I'll let you guys kind of figure that one out for yourselves. We're not a political show here. If you want that, go to WRMN. Shout out the boy Sonar. We'll get him going. We got some NXT call-ups. How do we get to the NXT call-ups?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, let's do that. Tons and tons to talk about between Obafemi dropping the title and... Oh, go ahead.
Wrong terminology.
Vacated the title.
There you go.
Thank you.
Didn't drop it. Didn't lose.
Vacated the title in the way that he did. Rumors are swirling that most likely going to end up on Raw.
Which, and now I understand why the vacating of the title. You don't want to put a bad shine on Oba as he's getting called up because he has been so dominant in NXT. Kind of like they did with Asuka. Just have him vacate the title, and then he can be pushed hard as soon as he's on Raw.
Okay.
And be in that spotlight right away.
We also had Jordan Grace having a couple stare-downs with some people. Trick Williams maybe getting the call-ups, and he was featured.
Trick, Sami Zayn promo was fantastic.
Yeah. Even I'll cut you off really quick.
Go.
The 7 seconds of him just with Adam Pearce, with him just being like, all right, I'll catch you. Like, you got my number? That's good. That was good enough for me with him. I'm like, all right, he's here. Cool. Yeah, whoop that trick. All right, got you. All right, we got you. We figured it out. All right, you're here.
And kudos to Corey Graves for not trying to do Booker T.
Yes. Yeah. Corey, yeah, exactly that. Hey, just don't do Booker T at all. Nobody should. Booker T shouldn't do Booker T.
Yeah, I agree. I love that back and forth between Sammy and Trick. It'd give Trick a very good opponent for his first kind of feud on the main roster. A guy that can be the general in the ring with him, but he can still get his spots and look really good.
Now we also have Javon Evans, of course. The only, I wouldn't say controversy, but the big gripe people are having was that this was an exclusive online content piece. This was only online for Twitter. This wasn't on the TV side, which people are 50-50. They're kind of like, oh, that's a really good idea. That's an innovative idea. Only put out content for the internet. And on the other side, they're like, well, that's dumb. I didn't see it. It was on the internet, not on my TV.
Well, I mean, if you're a true wrestling fan, you're spamming everything anyway.
There you go. Yeah, I can see both lanes. Where I'm like, yeah, maybe I'm the lazy wrestling fan because I didn't go online and see it. But on the flip side, I'm just also like, you know what? If it was really that important, it would have been on TV. So I'm kind of flipped on both sides. But again, this was good. This is what you need to do if you're going to be the one, like you just said, if you're going to be the one that's constantly invested and up to date on everything. You got to be online. You got to be subscribed and following on Twitter. You got to be everywhere all at once. So that's fine. I'm not opposed to it. I personally don't care. Again, I was able to figure out like, oh, there he is, Javon Evans. He's there.
Gonna be interested to see who his first feud's with.
Yeah. Final thing, not a call-up, but the most recent little rumor of, hey, he might show up. We kind of talked about this off air. David Finlay potentially getting the call getting the sign from New Japan over to NXT. What do we think about that?
Interesting.
Okay.
Interesting. What you brought up, I hadn't even really thought about. His dad's in NXT. Might bring a new shade, a new light to what's going on, and bring him maybe a different kind of character.
Yeah. And I think and exactly that, with all these call-ups, kind of obviously then you need to replace who you just called up with people, exactly that, kind of maybe like a Matt Taven who can come in, or exactly like David Finlay.
Yeah.
You got one? Or?
No.
Okay.
She's
Gotcha. Sorry.
wondering if she needs to come up yet, and I was like,
No. So we got you.
We'll
let you know.
Little bit longer.
But yeah, that was really NXT call-ups. Quickly, not a call-up, but a, hey, remember this? Remember that person? Matt Cardona back in the building as Matt Cardona.
Officially signed with WWE?
The King of the Indies officially signed with WWE. Had to cancel all of his indie shows because of it.
No longer the King of the Indies.
That's kind of where that dies. But the man that is enjoying so many more, he's finally back with his wife, Chelsea Green.
That's my question to you. Was this a Matt Cardona finally getting over thing, or was this Chelsea Green going, I'd really like to have Matt around?
I think this was Matt Cardona realizing his toy obsession is so big that he needs to have a WWE contract, that if he wants to keep paying and buying those like old LJNs of Andre the Giant and Hulk Hogan, he's like, you know what? I might have to hop off the indies. I might have to go ahead and get
really good.
I might have to get a guaranteed 600 or 6 figures, maybe even probably 7. But yeah, it's a little bit of both. The people wanted Matt Cardona back. They want him back as Matt Cardona. This is fine. Again, is he going to get the world title run? No. But this is, again, the kind of what WWE needs to build up other talent. And in the same flip side, some people are making that same comment on Kit Wilson. They're like, Kit Wilson kind of in that same realm of like, I don't want to say is necessary jobber like
Heath Slater.
Yeah, that was exactly
Heath Slater.
He's
the new Heath Slater.
Yes, that was exactly the name. That was the comparison. That was the perfect comp right there. And yeah, not everyone can be a Gunther, an AJ Styles, or Randy Orton. You do need your Heath Slaters, your Kit Wilsons every now and again to just exactly that, to pick up the other talent. So everyone's saying that the new theme song. I'm not sold. I don't want to hate it.
It's trending.
Yeah, it's fine. It's cool. 6-7's also trending. Does it make it good?
Oh.
Who knows? Exactly. 8-9. Speaking of Matt Cardona, former TNA, TNA making their debut on the AMC side of things in about a week or so.
Yeah. Excited for that.
But are you excited for a certain Perez Hilton making the
Didn't even
guest
know he was
appearance?
still alive. Didn't even know he was still alive.
Was Tila Tequila not available?
Ooh,
Was
nice pull.
Jeffree Star not available?
Pauly Shore?
Pauly Shore. Jamie Kennedy? Anybody else?
Paris Hilton?
Yeah, Paris would probably be even less relevant. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see when the time comes for TNA and AMC. We'll see, and then some are kind of on the side of Jericho might show up there for the debut because apparently Jericho wants to work TNA. Man, we're just taking a. They always say time is a flat circle, but we're taking a big old step backwards. It's like
Every time we write off Jericho, though, he comes up with something
It's
brilliant.
like 2006 on steroids. Let's see. Final couple here. We got CM Punk, Corporate Phil, making the rounds. Did you hear about this? Am I thinking Jay Leno impressing you for the day? Making the rounds on the podcast realm and sticking up for good old Jey Uso. Kind of made a little bit of reference to this at the beginning of the episode when I was talking about the in-house crowds versus the online community. Mm-hmm. Punk was making the point that exactly that the in-house, like the house, the crowd that goes to the show He goes, man, I'm battling John Cena and Jey Uso every night for selling the most T-shirts. And then you hop online and it says, Jey Uso sucks and he's the worst wrestler of all time. Which I think there's a world where both of it is true, where
This can be true.
you know, yes, you can sell merch. Congratulations. Me personally, I've gone out in public. I've seen people in CM Punk shirts, seen people in John Cena shirts. I have yet to see someone in a Jey Uso Yeet T-shirt. But again, I'm not going to sit here and deny that
When's
that
the
they're
last
selling.
time you went to a WWE event?
Well, that's not what I'm saying. Just going out.
'Cause that's the
going out in
only-
public.
It's the only time you're going to see a Yeet shirt is at a
Maybe.
WWE event. They ain't going to wear them out randomly.
I don't know, but I've seen a Fight Owens fight at my local Jewel. Like they do come out of the woodwork. They have to come out and get their hot pockets and their Eggo waffles. Exactly. The 2 a.m. crowd, I'm sure. Yeah, Cookie Monster pajamas and the Yeet T-shirt. And they're rocking Oser's shoes or DC
Crocs.
shoes. Crocs, yeah, probably.
Crocs.
Yeah. Speed mode not on. It's
Yeah.
not activated. But yeah, does Punk have some traction here, or are we all just truly haters? Is it really what it comes down to? I think he kind of. I think Punk has lost the plot. It truly is what it is. If CM Punk from 10 years ago was watching the interviews he's been putting out now, he probably would have started drinking. It's just as simple as that. He's not the same person. This no chip on your shoulder CM Punk, this laissez-faire, everything's fine all the time. You're the problem, not us. Every single time, he's lost the plot. It's as simple as that. So, old Punk is gone and done for. His in work is, in my mind, his best days are way behind him now. So, still got the microphone skills. He'll put some people over from now and again, but yeah, he's that for sure did it end for me there. Like, there's no coming back.
Saudi
now.
Arabia didn't do it for you?
Oh, I mean that's been done for. I
just asked.
sat there, cried, and apologized.
Hey, listen, man. I was asking for a friend. I don't care.
Oh yeah, yeah, he's done for. Well, there you go. We'll see how that plays out. And then in that same realm, it kind of just people making the rounds and everything coming up. Anything on Bruce Pritchard with less is more with the PLEs? His line here was, had the 4 or 5 match PLE because people might forget what happened at the beginning.
Well, kid, let's just backtrack here real quick because we haven't talked about the pink elephant that's in the room.
Okay.
There are mega rumors going around that WWE is about to be sold again
Okay.
to Saudi Arabia of some sort. Whether it's the group that owns Man City or whatever it may be, I can totally see that happening. Now, you can say what you want about Saudi Arabian money. Everybody, once again, we're not a political show. I personally think this might be the best thing to happen to WWE. Here's why.
Okay.
When these companies come in and buy these sports conglomerates like Man City, or give me another example, Andrew. Yeah, like it's a lot in soccer. Live Golf.
Okay.
They are very hands off. They just want to see their money.
Okay. That's
Which
fair.
leaves Triple H in charge of creative, not getting any. Now, hold on. No, now hold on. Hold on. I think part of the problem that has been going on with this last year and a half is that TKO is putting their 2 cents in on what should and should not be going on in these events, whether it be PLEs, whether it be Saturday night main events, things like that. I don't think he's really booking for himself or for the company or for the fans.
Oh, he's booking for Twitter.
He's booking for TKO.
He's booking for views. He's booking for big pops.
He's booking for TKO is what he's doing. So with TKO out of the way, because remember, we all were really super excited when he first took control and things started to change. You weren't because you're a hater. Anyway, I think it might be a good thing. Who knows? I'll be excited to see what happens if they actually do so.
I would love to see Triple H's school transcripts, not to see his grades, but to see if he ever even took like a creative writing class, just anything.
Do you need to have a creative writing class to be a good booker, or have good creative?
I think
his is one of the sharpest minds ever to be in this industry, along with maybe Taker, Flair. Am I calling him one of the greatest wrestlers of all time? No. I think he's one of the more brilliant minds of the business, though.
If that was the case, we just wouldn't have these boring ass storylines. I don't know. I'm not sitting here saying he needs to be Pulitzer Prize. Everything's got to be.
I'm just saying.
Not everything has to be the groundbreaking Cody
be
Rhodes
real, though,
coming up on top.
AEW storylines are not the greatest either, but where AEW changes and WWE doesn't is with the pay-per-views or PLEs.
Yeah, but AEW is always wrestling first.
AEW will always dominate the PLE pay-per-view market because they just put on bangers because they don't want to have time constraints.
Yeah.
So that's all. I'm just throwing it out there. I don't know if it'll happen or not, but we'll see.
We'll see what happens there. Finally, we'll wrap it up in the WWE section things of the ESPN wrestling rankings that they had and popped off with. Obviously, we went through the Sports Illustrated.
Who cares?
About a week ago, but I figured we just kind of rattle them off. Men's Wrestler of the Year, they gave it to Dominic Mysterio. Women Wrestler of the Year, Stephanie Vaquer. Let me do this. I'll kind of just rattle them off.
Rattle them off, because this is intriguing.
Exactly. I'll rattle them off, and you react as it goes. Tag Team of the Year, FTR. I think the Sports Illustrated had the same. Match of the Year went to Cena and Styles. I guess they must have missed anything that Kyle Fletcher was doing that day. Debut was Stephanie Vaquer. That's fine. Breakthrough, Kyle Fletcher. Best event of the year was AEW Revolution. I mean, again, pretty crazy considering all. You know what? That's fine. Yeah, like 3 or 4 5-star matches in there, right there. Best storyline: Tony Storm, Mariah May, which also Mariah May Blake Monroe, possibly rumored to make the call up soon too. Best promo artist went to Paul Heyman. Don't really know what that entirely means, but there you go. Those are
they gave best promo to Don Callis.
Oh, like actual best promo of the year?
Like best promoer.
Okay.
Which I don't argue with Heyman. Well, ESPN's obviously going to be WWE centric because
yeah, but for the most part, they were kind of 50-50 in of all the things.
It's not a horrible list.
I
don't know if I'm putting Dominic Mysterio numero uno on the wrestling list. Not yet.
I don't know.
He had a great year.
He had a fantastic year. I would definitely put him top 3 in terms of the for sure.
I was going to say 5, but yeah, I get where you're going with it for sure.
Yeah, definitely in the WWE
Sacrilege
realm.
is putting AJ and Cena match of the year.
Yeah, it's a little much. I get it for the fact that John Cena put on his best impression of a wrestler and AJ Styles was just AJ Styles.
Threw back to all the old school.
just doing old throwback stuff, but. Yeah, I think that there was definitely other matches that were best of the year candidate. But yeah, that was basically it there. Any other final questions? Rumor mill? Anything we got to get to in the WWE side of things?
Nope.
I don't think we.
We're good.
I think we hit just about everything else
good.
there. Nikki Bella, you did not need to speak at the Fiesta Bowl.
Nikki Bella doesn't ever need to do anything but go home.
Yeah, I think Cooper DeJean. Figure her out. Get her. tell her
Not
no.
good.
You don't need to be there. There you go. Fine. That's it there. So there we go. When we return, You'll get your little
Presents time.
Exactly right. Presents time indeed. And we'll have our best of the week right here on Bad Karma Wrestling.
Throughout the 1960s, 70s, and 80s, Judy Finelli established herself as a masterful juggler and performer, making appearances everywhere from Carnegie Hall to Sesame Street. With her loving heart, she has brought warm smiles to children everywhere she has performed. She even started the San Francisco School for the Circus Arts, but shortly after, she was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, and by 2004, she was completely paralyzed. In celebration of her accomplishments, and to fight the illness that had crippled Judy, a group of students from the San Francisco Clown College have compiled the perfect holiday present for those who want to laugh and to help those struggling with the illness. The goal has been set at $1 million raised, with 100% of any dollar made to be donated to the Judy Finelli Fund, which is helping find a cure to multiple sclerosis. Visit www.circuscenter.org to make a donation or to purchase a framed naked clown photo or the full Naked Clown 12-month calendar. Remember, 100% of every dollar is donated and goes to fighting MS.
Man, I'm so hungry. I need somewhere to eat fast. I have no idea where to go.
Psst. Hola, me llamo El Taco de Taco. You know where to go for the amazing taste that I have you craving more? Taco Bell.
Can I get 20 tacos, please?
You got it.
Thanks, Taco.
De nada.
Good. That's it. Eat the tacos.
Taco Bell. Live más.
This is Bad Karma Wrestling
Give me a hell yeah.
with no gimmick Nick Johnston
It doesn't matter how you feel.
and David Double D Dykstra.
And welcome back, indeed. Bad Karma Wrestling in the building. And we got a new one. Who is this?
Hello.
Bang! How we doing?
Say your name.
I'm Raylan.
There we go. Welcome in, Raylan, to the Bad Karma Wrestling on this side of things. Well, we just got done talking AEW. You just got talking WWE. But we're at the conclusion. No Scotty's World, but we're going to substitute with something better. We got presents, and we got our best of the week, of course.
Yeah.
No reason to hesitate. No reason to torture you anymore. Hop on in. Go ahead.
So,
get your
Uncle
presents.
Nick got you a present.
Okay.
Go ahead and the first one's from Uncle Nick. The next one's from me.
Dive on in there.
Who is that?
Rhea Ripley.
Yes.
Is
Big
that Rhea
Pop.
Ripley?
Yes.
You know what? That can be your new night shirt.
Yes.
And
Night shirt.
we got one more.
Night shirt. Ooh.
Another one.
Oh,
It's
nice.
a sweater.
Ooh.
Like it.
Cool part's definitely on the back there, right?
Cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's even cooler. Show the folks at home. Let me see that.
Here,
Let's see that.
turn it around. Show
Let's see
everybody
that.
at
Let's
home.
see that back logo. That's awesome. That looks like a band T-shirt, like the Rhea Ripley and the Night Flyers or something.
Yeah.
That's a really nice one. Where'd you get that?
Not to promote anything, but WWE shop.
Oh, nice. There you go. I did see the little official tag on it. That's actually a really cool design. Look, not even gonna flex on that. That's awesome.
Holy cow, kid!
Flying
Here.
around there, kiddo.
So, take those.
Here you go.
Say bye to everybody.
Bye, everybody. Enjoy the Rhea Ripley gear. Love it. That's awesome.
What do you say to Nick?
You're welcome. Enjoy. It's awesome. Exactly that. Keep the kids engaged. You keep them entertained, and then you spread the love.
Oh, she's
that
already
is.
said she wants to go home today and watch Rhea Ripley win the World Tag Team Champions.
Yes, exactly right. You do that. You keep wrestling alive. You start with the youth right there. Start them off young. So perfect way to do it. And exactly that. Rhea Ripley's a nice one to do it with. Let's see. Best of the week. What do we got for best of the week? You want to start off? You got one?
Yeah, why not? Let's just give it to the Don Callis family.
All right. Let's do it.
Actually, let's just give it to Don Callis, who's accumulating a bigger family than the NWO ever wished that they had. But it's actually working, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Who's not working in that group?
That's true. I mean,
Roppongi Vice is what Roppongi Vice has always been, jobbers. You've got the new Doyle and Andrews.
Yeah.
Which I think is going to get a push.
Hope so.
Takeshita, Okada, Fletcher. We all know what them. Hechizaro's got TBS or a TNT championship match versus them boys on Saturday. Everybody's getting a piece of that pie.
That's true.
Pie.
That is true.
That's why I said I wanted to know what you thought was how long it was going to take for everybody on that family to have a belt, and Don Callis just be like, "I told you."
I think summertime of 2026. I think we got.
That's not bad.
Summer Callis. I think
The
that's
summer of Callis.
I think that could be. I think that can be something on the horizon. Yeah.
You don't want the malice of Don Callis.
That is very true. That is very true. I am gonna go ahead and roll with Andrade again, back in the talks.
Why are you doing this to me? Why are you promoting a wrestling whore?
I think because it's one of those things where everyone gets a second chance, third, fourth, fifth chance. That's what.
Although I will say
that's what
that
America's all about.
Can I say this? I do give him kudos for one thing. He did say that his divorce from Charlotte was all on him.
Yeah.
He took onus to that, so I'll give him
He had mentioned that a while ago for sure.
Yeah, again, just kind of finally over the hoopla that was his contract expiring in WWE, having to hold out and not be able to go anywhere for X amount of time, being told he can only wrestle basically in Puerto Rico, and then like 2 weeks later back in AEW in the AEW realm. So just glad that, we're glad we're done basically with the whole like 30-day non-compete clause, 90-day non-compete clause, 1 year non-compete clause is just not existing anymore. So there you go. Andrade. For now in AEW. Anybody in the back on anybody else, or we all good?
I'll just throw a shout out, obviously.
Andrew says Kit Wilson.
fan.
Like, it's stuck in my head. I can't help it, man.
The W in the week stands for Wilson.
I saw this recently. You guys probably saw this. Man by the name of
Yes, Stephen Flo.
Oh, you hadn't seen that yet? Oh, it's the greatest entrance song of all time.
Blowing up now all over social media, and I'm fully in heartbreak. He's my new favorite. Absolutely love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the man, Stephen Flo. Actually faced our guy Eric Schultz at before at the wrestling event that they were at before it. So, and now Stephen Flo is at JCW, Juggalo Championship Wrestling.
Run by.
Yep, good old Vince Russo. So we'll see. I'm sure. Nah, bro, it ain't happening. Bro. Well, we talked enough here about everything else here. We love it. Everything about you. New year, same bad karma wrestling in the building. We're gonna go ahead and sign off over here, but stick around. Obviously, we got X-Bomb Sports coming up, and then Oh, no.
Straight to blow the whistle, baby.
Oh, we're going right to blow the whistle. We're just ripping the scab off and going right to it.
Yep,
Let's do it. Okay, let's do that. Well, join us over there because this has been fun over here talking wrestling and everything else in between. No Gimmicks, Nick Johnston. Double D, David Dykstra. Sign off. Take care. We love you. We'll see ya. Bad Karma Wrestling back next week, I think, probably. Love you. Bye-bye.
This is Bad Karma Wrestling.
Give me a hell yeah!
With No Gimmick Nick Johnston
It doesn't matter how you feel!
and David